obviously playing a game and short preparation with our, what we're going through, like many teams around the country coming out of that pause. You just don't know how you're going to play. And I was really happy with the way we performed for the most part. That was probably one of the better offensive rhythm games we've played in a long time, maybe the best we shot all season. Our defense was a little suspect, yet that's to be expected, not having a lot of practice time. I thought our guys did a great job with their wind. I mean, this virus that we have, I know I can speak for myself, it's really affected my breathing a little bit, with respect to just being winded all the time. And I kept asking the guys if, we really subbed early and often. But the players did a good job. We knew we were going to play a desperate team in Georgetown. They can really, really shoot the ball. Again, they did what they did, making 13 threes and having 13. I mean, that's who they are. They lead the league in offensive rebounds and they lead the league in three-point field goal offense. So they did what they did, but I was proud of our guys. I mean, I like that Georgetown team. Pat does a good job getting those kids to play hard. They play confident. They're really hard to guard in ball screens. But I just was proud of our guys' resilience and getting our 5th Big East win, which is more important than anything else. You got to win your home games. I appreciate our crowd. I hope we have a great crowd for Sunday at noon. Got to get everybody up early since our Patriots are not playing, right? Come on out and support the Friars, right? We're going to need you. So good win for the Friars. We're looking forward to preparing for a really hard game against Butler on Sunday.
Did guys come to you saying they needed a blow, a minute or two off the floor?
No, I mean, the only guy that asked to be subbed was the second half was Mania. I was about the 8-minute, 9-minute timeout, somewhere around there. He wanted to come out, so we got him out pretty quick.
Why does he have to wear a mask?
I don't know, man. I do not have a doctorate in this stuff here, brother. I mean, I could call it timeout. I don't know what this virus is. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to talk to the doctors. That's above my pay grade.
And did you have a feel for how your team would start? Because obviously you started very well.
Somewhat of a feeling. I normally get a good feel of the vibe of the group when you're in front of them in the locker room. And for the most part, all but maybe 2 or 3 games this year, we've come out the gate pretty decent, And again, when you have some older guys this group is determined to try to get to this tournament. You know what I mean? Again, it was the vibe of the group. I mean, I saw it in their eyes. I thought our staff did a really good job. We showed a nice video before the game about them making shots and being together and being connected. So I give our video staff a shout out because they did a great job preparing the group emotionally.
And when they cut it to 4 and they pushed you, you talked about making shots and staying together. Can you talk about the 2 big threes, Justin? That was a big point right there.
Huge point. And I praised the group, and I think that's a really good question. We praised the group, talking about coming out of this. Glad we were able to win a game where we controlled it for the most part, and then it got tight. I thought we showed some resilience, and I thought we showed some maturity. And in one of the timeouts, I looked at Noah. I said, Noah, can you make it the next shot? Because I'm coming to you. And to his credit, he was like, bring it on, So it was, good for his confidence.
For the players, what was it like the last 10 days like for you guys? Maybe isolation, not being able to see each other, but still trying to make sure you're connected.
It's always tough. Like last year, we had 14-day quarantine, I think. So it was only 5 days this time, which was a lot better. We were able to keep our wind a little bit more, so it wasn't as bad.
Did you guys do anything?
No, we were locked in the hotel room, just isolation.
And
Yeah, I just want to thank God that we all safe and healthy, doing well, and I'm happy to see my brothers, my teammates, and stuff like that. And I'm happy that we got back on the court. I was really excited to get back on the court today and play, especially after watching all these teams play, and we were out of the loop for a little bit.
so you had a lot of pick and roll situations in the first half that really worked. How much have you worked on roll when you kind of see the opportunity like that?
Honestly, it's just effort. You set the hard screen, and you roll hard. It's as simple as that. So and then you make a play after that. So that's pretty much it after that.
How sick were you?
No, I didn't have symptoms, anything really like that. I did pretty well with it.
So you didn't really feel
No.
No, I understand you're a spot-up shooter, but how hard is it when you're taking 6 shots, you haven't taken one in a few minutes, and then you got to find the rhythm?
I mean, we kind of went over this before. I'm ready to shoot the ball. I felt like I was in a little bit of a slump coming off these last 2 games and kind of being in quarantine and everything. So Coach Blaney and Coach Cooley, we just we're able to get up a ton of shots over these last couple days and just ready to stay prepared and shoot fly.
And when did you realize you were going to have basically a full group minus AJ?
Yesterday, and again, was yesterday our second practice? I think it was our second practice. So I think yesterday, once you had to see the guys, how they were doing, because I wouldn't play them if I felt that their wind wasn't good. We had enough to play 7 if that's what it called for, the minimum of 7 players. As much as we want to win, we got to make sure we protect our men. And they all gave me a heads up, coach, we're ready to go. We may throw it out of bounds a couple of times, but we're excited to get back out and play. These kids want to play. I want to play. You see what the league is doing. And I hope people around the country are watching Big East basketball. Top to bottom, any game is possible. You got to strap that thing up. You look at the DePaul game last night against Xavier. You see Marquette with a great road win. Not many people even going to Villanova and win like that. I'm pretty sure the games will be close tonight. So I'm really proud of what the Big East is doing, and hopefully we continue to try to win as many games as we can.
You feel like you guys are a little back in a rhythm?
Hell no. Again, we'll know that in probably another 2 games. Again, we played on adrenaline today. The kids were excited. Rhythm, not yet. And I don't mean to be rude of saying hell no that way yet. We're not there yet. We got a lot of growth to go, and then we're going to have to segue once we're able to get AJ back, whenever that is. So we're going to get him back into the rhythm, and that'll be a great addition once he does get back.
Does this speak to the group's ability as 3-point shooters? Noah had a great day, but other guys had were able to connect from the distance as well.
Well, part of it is confidence. It's funny. Breed, we ran a set to try to get Nate Watson the ball, and it's designed that everybody knows we're going to throw it inside. But he came off and turned the shot down. I said, take the next one. Let me take the next one. And the next one he made. You got to instill confidence in men. You got to instill them, tell them it's okay to miss. It's okay to miss. But again, if it's your time, it's your time. And I think we're getting more comfortable, especially the transfers are getting more comfortable, in particular with Mania and Durham. They're getting more comfortable on the floor is what we got to do.
And the second straight game here, Mania against an NBA prospect. Last time it was Champagne, this time it was Muhammad. Can you just speak to how effective he continues to be?
Proud of him, and part of it is the mental makeup. He's a really good defender. He's strong, he's tough, he's long, he's athletic, and he's bought into that role, and not many people game after game after game could dial in and lock up some of the people's better scorers, better go-to guys. So it's a credit to his emotional and mental toughness and the preparation of which the staff puts him through.
He's been in college a while now. A noon game on a Sunday, that early tip time on a late weekend. What are the keys in order to come out hot early on that game?
It's funny you say that because my dad actually says I play better in day games. So
You do?
That's what he says.
Oh, nice. All right. I remember that.
I like waking up early and just getting ready, getting after it. So
Yeah. And how about you? You played in a fair share of Sunday noon games.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be playing basketball, so I'm just excited as Noah.
So what was the feeling coming into the arena knowing you're finally about to play basketball?
what was that?
Today, coming into the arena, what was the feeling like knowing you're finally going to get a game in today?
Oh yeah, it's great. We're all kind of chomping at the bit just to get back out here. We were sitting in the hotel for 5 straight days, not able to leave. So, we're ecstatic for sure.
I tell you, until it hits you with this variant, I don't know if I had an appreciation for the people who were, testing positive, just the breathing part of it, man, because it's real. I'm still winded to this minute, and that's why you got to kind of hydrate a little bit. So, if people are testing positive, make sure you hydrate. That's my medical opinion, Kevin, right? I'm going back to it. My medical opinion that nobody will ever come see me because I'm far from a doctor.
Coach, 24 first half points for the most part for Jerry. And how much did that affect the way things played out?
I thought it was huge, and it goes to tell you how close and connected the team is. And again, when you have that many old guys and they buy into a role, it's not about who's scoring. It's not about who's passing or whatever. It's about, can we win? Can we collectively come together? And this team has really bought into some roles, and they've been a pleasure to coach. They've been good to be around, yet we still got a long way to go. I'm looking forward to our next home game because, we love playing at the Dunkin' Donuts Center.
And your time with Dave Gavin now, in terms of the wins, what does that mean to
Means a lot, I mean, it just tells you the school has supported you to be here that long. I mean, if you're able to get a couple of 100 wins, it goes to tell you the commitment from the administration and being here that long, it's an honor. I'm surprised by it, but at the same time, it's just a number. It's a number to be proud of with your staff, with your former players. But more importantly, I think winning is about your administration if you can be here that long to accumulate as many wins as that. And that's a credit to the president and athletic directors.
Any more questions?
Nap, I'll be looking for a raise.